Become a Zion supporting member, access a video gallery and video requests by visiting zionmembership.com. Alternatively, please use the link in the description box. Thank you. And ones, empaths, if you were discarded or reverse discarded, or you had to cut them off because the narcissist involved in your life become too toxic, there can be a period of time where you do still have warm feelings towards the narcissist. Not warm feelings, but like you wish things could have worked out different, or you wish things could have not gone the way they did. But eventually you hit the point of where you literally don't care, and you're so glad and happy and thankful that you have disconnected from this parasite that was involved in your life. And this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a romantic partner, this could be a colleague, this could be an associate. But you get to the point in time when you rejoice and you're glad that you finally disconnected, and you don't want anything to do with them. You don't want any affiliation, you don't want any connection, and you want to get on with your own life. Now, the narcissist that was involved in your life, they can't believe it. They will not tolerate it. They just cannot accept the fact that you don't want them. You see, the narcissist that was involved in your life has low self-esteem. They have low self-worth. But with the mask, the way they orientate themselves and masquerade with artificial light with the mask, they like to believe, they're highly desirable and everyone wants something to do with them, right? But it's just not the case. You've figured them out. You don't want anything to do with them anymore. And they just can't take it. They just can't take the fact that you don't want anything to do with them. Like, you've woken up, you've realized the reality of the situation. And yeah, for a time, you may have felt like you wanted to rekindle with the narcissist that was involved in your life. You might have felt like there was words unspoken that needed to be shared, but you've moved on past all of that now. You've moved well ahead of all of that now. And now you don't want anything to do with them. And this is the best place that you can be in. This is an ideal place that you can be in when you want nothing more to do with this parasite that was once involved in your life, the narcissist. But even with this being said, even with the fact you can make it loud and clear, you can shout it from the rooftops, you can make it fully well known that you want nothing to do with them, the narcissist will relentlessly still not give up and will not accept the fact you want nothing to do with them. And this is why victims of narcissistic abuse deal with hoovers after years apart. They deal with, the narcissist speaking their name, smearing their name. The narcissist involved in life will do a myriad of things to keep some kind of connection and some kind of affiliation with the chosen target. And, you've just got to make sure you keep that door slam bolted and welded it shut. You've got to make sure it's firmly shut. You've got to make sure you never let them back in. Just make it clear, and they need people. The narcissist involved in your life needs people. They're not going to find someone like you again. That's obvious. They're just not. But they'll have to settle with second best. And they'll soon get the message that you don't want anything to do with them. In their minds, though, they'll still dwell on it thinking, they're playing hard to get. They're playing hard to get. If I can just get through that door, the narcissist involved in your life will be thinking. If I can just get through that door, and as I said in the earlier segment, this can be a romantic partner, this can be a friend, this can be a family member, this can be a colleague, an associate. They feel like if they get your barriers down, you get your guard down, they can be affiliated with you again. Please press the like and the subscribe button, help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But this is why you need to have an affirmative stance and make sure that you do not let them back in or give them any inkling, any room in your life, right? You need to make sure that once you door slam, bolt and weld it shut, is final. And the thing is, with the chosen one and an empath, chosen ones and empaths are very forgiving. They're very merciful. They're very loving. They're very kind. You are very kind, you are very loving, you are very merciful, you know, and the thing is it's naturally going to occur. This door slam, bolt and weld it shut will naturally occur. The narcissist will go one stage too far. The one that was involved in your life will go one stage too far, and it will cause you to say, it's done. It will cause you to say, it's over. There's no room for you in my life. It will cause you to get to that point. It will just, it's inevitable. It's going to happen because the narcissist pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes. And they constantly test you and test you and test you and test you. Test your patience, you know. And eventually it's just going to kick in. The natural instincts of the empath and kick in. And empaths and chosen ones are brutal. When it comes to the door slam, bolt and weld it shut, it's brutal. They will cut you off. This is what happens. Chosen ones, sorry, my mistake. Chosen ones are very forgiving. They're very caring. They're very loving. And they give chances and they give chances and they give chances. But, you know, it comes a point in time where the chosen one and the empath doesn't give out any more chances to this narcissist they're involved with. And they realize the fundamental reality of the situation, that this parasite narcissist that was involved in your life doesn't deserve any second chances, doesn't deserve you giving them any space, and doesn't deserve a revolving door into your life. They don't deserve it. And, you know, eventually the natural instinct will kick in, and the door slam, bolt and weld it shut will just kick in, right? And the thing is I said that you need to make sure you keep it shut, but hopefully with God's aid and the universe, however you want to look at it, it's going to occur naturally where you never actually let up. You don't door slam, bolt and weld it shut and then start opening the door up again. I don't think it's going to happen because it's like the narcissist goes too far. The narcissist goes too far. They do too much. They push your boundaries. And this natural instinct will just kick in. But the narcissist involved in your life can't take the fact that you don't want them. They can't take the fact. They can't accept the fact you don't want them. You know, they just can't accept it. Even when all's being said and done, you know, you've made it crystal clear you don't want nothing to do with them. Still in their minds, a small part of their minds will occupy a space thinking, they're playing a game. They do want me in their life. Like, this is how the narcissist will think. They're just weirdos. But they've got low self-esteem, low self-worth. So, you know, it's just this mask. It hurts their ego. Like, you brutally door slam, bolting and welding it shut causes a severe injury to the narcissist. So their coping mechanism is to think in their heads that you're somehow playing some sort of game or playing hard to get. And as I said, this doesn't just have to be romantically involved. This can be friendships, family members, associates, colleagues. It can be any type of relationship that you're facing with a narcissist involved in your life. So just understand that narcissists will not accept. They will never accept. And with their mask, they like to think they're God's gift to the universe. But in reality, they know themselves deep inside the core of the narcissist, beneath all of the fakery and their shambolic nature. They know they don't deserve you. They do know this, but a small space in their mind occupies a part where they think that, you know, as their coping mechanism to cope with your loss. It's to cope with your loss and to cope with the fact that you've door slammed, bolted and welded it shut. They have this feeling of not accepting that you don't want them back. So just make sure that you keep it shut. Do not communicate with them. Stay no contact and leave this narcissist that was involved in your life in the background and move on with your life and move onwards and upwards and ascend towards the future. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. To become a Zion supporting member, access a video gallery and video requests by visiting zionmembership.com. Alternatively, please use the link in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.